Hey everyone, it's James from FunFoods, and today I'm going to show you how to make this strawberry cheesecake Swiss roll. Now this is a special recipe because a viewer of mine, Jack, aka Stitch the Voice on YouTube, go check him out by the way. He was so nice, he sent me this recipe in my P.O. box, and thank you so much for that. I followed the directions just as he had put in there, and we're going to make this recipe. So keep watching and we'll show you step by step how to make this. So as I do this recipe, I'll be using grams, but I'm going to put the conversion into cups down below in the description. So if you need the conversion, go down there and check it out. But I'm going to follow his recipe just as he has it written. We have 4 large eggs in a large bowl here. And to that, I'm going to add 115 grams of casting sugar. This is just regular white sugar. And to that, I have 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Now just mix this up until everything's well combined. And I probably should have used my whisk attachment to begin with. Now it calls for 75 grams of self-rising flour. I don't have self-rising flour, but I can convert this into it by adding about 1 teaspoon of baking powder. And whisk that up. Now it says to sift this into our egg mixture here. So that's what I'll do. And mix it as I go. Now the directions actually said to fold that flour in. I started mixing it, but I'm going to fold it now. Hopefully it won't mess things up. So let's fold that in here. Now I've already preheated my oven to 190 degrees Celsius. That's around 355, 360 degrees Fahrenheit. And I just have a baking sheet that I'm going to use. I sprayed it with a little bit of cooking spray and I put down some parchment paper. And now what we're going to do is just spread out our very liquidy batter on there. Now that that's on there nice and even, we're going to take this, put this in the oven, like I said, at 190 degrees Celsius or around 360 degrees Fahrenheit for about 10 to 12 minutes. And here we go. Now the cake portion is almost done. It's in the oven. It's right at the end, only a minute left. I'm going to prepare my surface. I just have some parchment paper down here, and I'm going to sprinkle some confectionery sugar or powdered sugar, whatever you want to call it, on that parchment paper. And you'll see why in just a moment. Okay, so our cake is done. It's nice and thin. It should start curling up around the ends. That's when you know it's really done. It took 12 minutes. And now what I'm going to do is just flip this over onto our prepared surface. Now just pull the old parchment paper off. And now we're going to roll this up before we put the filling on there. And it's okay if the parchment paper gets inside of it a little for right now. So just roll this up while it's still warm. Now you would just want to take this now that it's rolled up, and we want to put it in the refrigerator for about 20 minutes to a half hour. And that's going to ferment up in that perfect circle shape. Now for the filling that's going to go inside of our strawberry cheesecake Swiss roll, I have 225 grams of cream cheese that's been softened at room temperature. And to that, I'm going to add 100 grams of casting sugar. Again, white sugar. And this time, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Mix this all together until it's nice and creamy. All right, that's nice and creamy. Now you can add your strawberries to this at this stage. That's the way that he has it written, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna spread this on our Swiss roll before I add the strawberries. Now our cake part of this recipe has been in the refrigerator for about 20 minutes and it's formed its shape pretty good. It's gonna hold it now. So we're gonna roll it out and it wants to keep its shape, so we just gotta have to hold it out, and that's what I want. Now we can take our cream cheese mixture that we just worked on and we can line this up. Just line this with that cream cheese mixture. I can't wait to try this out. This looks amazing already. Now we can take some strawberries. I already cut these up and cleaned them and everything. So I'm just gonna take some of these. I cut up about 8 of them, but you know, you can kind of just play with it and do as you wish. Now we're gonna roll this up, but this time we're gonna do it without the paper. Now I'm gonna cut a piece of this right down the side. And when you have it on a serving dish, now you can just sprinkle it with some powdered sugar or confectionery sugar, whatever you want to call it. Well, now it's time for the taste test. I'm going to try this out and see how it tastes. This will be my first time ever trying this. This is good. It reminds me a lot of strawberry shortcake. Very good. Good choice, Jack. Well, thanks everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching me make this strawberry cheesecake Swiss roll. It was a lot of fun making this. And thanks again to Jack, AKA Stitch the Voice, for sending me this recipe into my P.O. box. Thank you so much. You didn't have to do that, but you did. You're awesome. So any of you, go check out his channel and just share the love. Tell him James from FunFoods sent you. Really cool guy. Thank you so much for that. For all of you, if you want to check out some of the videos I have off to the side, I think you may enjoy those as well. And as always, make sure you hit that like button and that big red subscribe button. You get new videos all the time. And until then, I'll see you next time. And if you want to send me a piece of mail, you can do so. My P.O. box is in the description below. I'm always happy to get letters from you guys. So thank you so much.